Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, look, so let me tell you a little refresher with the videos. We're starting off fast today, okay? There's a video that I'm gonna have to post today. You've seen it already, but this video is going up at 9 o'clock p.m. on the 31st of March. The video you've seen earlier today, if you watched it or if you're like going back and watching it, it's because my schedule messed up. I didn't have time. I was busy at work one of these days, so I couldn't, post it on my break. I don't think I went on my first break that day. I think it was like the 29th, March 29th, a couple days ago. But you see the days are already blending together. They blend together like that when you're working a lot. Or just in general, if you're not even doing anything, they will blend together, and then time is just gonna fly. Before you know it, you're in your 30s or your 40s or your 50s, and then you look back and like, oh my God, where did time go? It's because they blended together. So speaking of that, we're going to my grandma's house again instead of going to the gym how we're supposed to. We'll go to the gym in the afternoon. I went in the afternoon last time, actually today I did. I said last time, but yesterday yesterday. Lock in, please listen, pay attention. Basically, I went to the gym for a couple hours. I think 2. I got there at 2 in the afternoon. So I've been up a while. You can, like I said, the bags are there. Dust and wood on my forehead. But not too bad of a day. I was working overtime. Today's overtime day. So like when I'm working overtime, I'm working with a new set of people. I'm not a new set, but I'm working with the opposite shift, okay? Because if you work a factory, usually factories, they got that 2-2-3 schedule or something where it rotates, where one weekend you work and then another weekend you're off, and it's just like that for a year. And basically you have your whole schedule set for the year. That's how most factories are. For me, at least, from the 2 that I've worked and from people that I've heard and talked to about other factories, most factories are that schedule. So like school is basically prepping you for a 9 to 5. And if you were like, kind of lazy in school, rebellious, you end up in a factory and then you thrive there. Make any sense? That's how the system is set up, right? It's a system. Come on now. If you haven't seen it already, that's the system. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video today, look at the cross. Look at the cross. Oh my goodness. Speaking of the Lord himself, I don't know if you just seen the cross, but we just passed the church and it was glowing, blowing, baby. But we had a good day, man. Not too bad of a day. My feet are killing me. They're killing me, brother. They're killing me. I did a lot of walking today. I'm telling you, when I'm in that factory, I'm getting at least 20,000 steps. And I have it on this phone, and I can't show you, but I'm walking a lot, bro. Like, my feet are giving out. My insoles are literally cooked to the moon. To the moon. Let me show you right now. I know you're probably thinking, hey, focus on the road. Focus on the road. How many times have we said that? Okay, please lock in. Let me show you something. You're probably thinking, put the thing up. I have it thrown in the back seat because I don't know why. But look at my insoles, bro, dude. They're literally flattened out again. Like that's walking. Like I'm telling you, last time I said the little mount is not there right now, but last time I showed y'all this junk, I was like, it's flatter than my forehead and whatnot. This junk is flat, dude. Like, and my feet are starting to take the pain, so I gotta go get more. But like I said, the PC's right around the corner. Oh, my bad, I forgot to introduce myself. If this is your first time clicking on the video, you're coming towards the end. You made it towards the end where we're saving up for the PC. This is basically it, man. The PC's right around the corner. And I wanted to talk to y'all, let y'all know that we're probably going to do one more month of this style of video. So the end of April is when this might finish up. That's what it's looking like right now. Because like I said, my grandma's the main part of these videos. My grandma. I tell y'all why I can get up and go to work, why I started working so young and whatnot. Like, it's just because I care about her, and I love that woman. And if you haven't seen the love I have from that woman, for that beautiful, I just love my grandma, bro. For my beautiful grandma, okay? And she's been a big part of why I can get up and work the way that I do. So she is going to Mexico to see her mom, my great grandma. I wanted to go, but I'm busy working. I can't put the thing up right here, so I'm gonna just hold it up right here. But I'm busy working. I got to get a couple more hours in and finish up this and this overtime. And just be happy. Like, I don't need to go to overtime no more. Like, I have everything I need now. Like, I don't need to go work overtime anymore. And the PC, I could go get it tomorrow, bro. And that feels good. You know, the tax money came back. God is good, bro. Like, God is really good. And I feel happy, bro. I feel excited for what's about to happen. And I just want to say, too, that I could not get famous, too. Like, it could be I get the PC and then I'm still just a regular dude at the end of the day, bro. I'm the 15-year-old who started saving and working at the flea market down the street in Thomasville. And, you know, a flea market is basically filled with, you know, your people. You know, I've seen a lot of Mexicans there. Basically, everybody knew each other at the flea market. The pulga, that's what they call it. Every weekend, working there, trying to save it for my microphone and all that stuff. You've seen, I told you the stories up and down these videos, and the main part of that was my grandma, just watching her work and coming home. My grandpa too, like, he'd take his boots off from work and we'd untie his shoelaces, and he'd like feel so good. He had like 2 pairs of socks on and just rubbing his feet whenever he got home from work, working construction all day, like both of them, bro. But it's just like, I'm a mama's boy, bro. Like, I really am. I love my grandma, and just I don't like to see her working. You know, my grandpa, for me, yeah, you might look at me some kind of way, but a man's got to work, okay? You got to put that work in, brother. It doesn't matter. Like, we're strong, bro. Like, not to put women down and then make it sound like that, but not like genetically and stuff, like the way that we are, you can endure so much more. Not to say that a woman can't, because my mom can do so much too. You know, there's so many women like Miss Daisy. I've talked about Miss Daisy. If you haven't watched these videos, Miss Daisy's a strong person, a strong woman that, you know, really helped me throughout my, you know, my, what is it, adolescence? Is that how you say the word? When I was in school, basically. Long story short. Strong woman. She took nothing from nobody. I'm not saying that women can't do that. No way am I saying that at all. Miss Daisy made that very clear. Okay, she would say it all the time. What can a man do that I can't? She like, come on now. Miss Daisy was the GOAT. She was the GOAT. But yeah, like I said, it's just like, I feel like I can endure so much more. Typically, men can, but don't put it past the woman, bro. I'll tell you right now, there's women out there that will outwork men. I will tell you that right now, and I've seen a lot of them, bro. And they're beautiful, like, gifts. And if you're a woman out there and you working like that, man, give yourself a pat on the back, because some of these men, they can't do what you do. My bad. If you a guy and you probably just took offense to that, I'm sorry. Not sorry. My heart is with the women that work. No, I'm just kidding. I'm bad. But my grandma, bro, that's been the main part. So I've been talking for 7 minutes and I still haven't even got to the point. Basically, my grandma's going to Mexico to see her mom, my great grandma, and her mom means a lot to her. Okay. I didn't get to grow up with my great-grandma, but the stories that my grandma tells me about her, and just the right, the good and the wrong, you know, the bad that her mom has done to her, and the good too. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Your parents aren't perfect. I'm going to have kids one day. They're going to talk bad about me. They're going to be like, man, my dad this, my dad that. But I'm always going to be there for them, and I know they'll always be there for me. My grandma is just, like, I have those examples so I can see it. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. I don't know how to really, I'm not explaining nothing to you, but I'm just walking you through what's about to go down. We have enough for the PC. We're there. We're here, okay? But my grandma's going to Mexico for a month. Her mom is getting old. My great-grandma, basically. Her mom's getting old, and she wants to go visit her. Like, she says, like her Alzheimer's is kicking in. I think Alzheimer's runs through our family. Shit. My bad. That was a curse word. See? We were doing good. We were doing good. But look, she's going to see her mom, wrapping up a season in her life. She said it's time. You know what that means. And yeah, she's going there for a month to spend time in Mexico. My grandma loves Mexico. She talks about Mexico like it's the best place in the world. She talks about it how, like, right now there's mangoes all over the floor, and like they're free, and you could just go into somebody's yard and people are loving and whatnot, and that's just how Mexican people are. But she also talks about how Mexican people can be toxic and whatnot, racist towards one another. But she's like, despite everything, it's a loving community. You know, the parties, the quinceañeras, like, there's a lot of love, and she just talks about that. And she's gonna go out there and just be there for a month with her family, I'm guessing. And like, I want to go so bad, bro, but I gotta work, dude. Right now I gotta work. Like, I could put my PTO in and just spend that time there, but I know in my heart, in my chest, I gotta wrap up this season right now, let her have fun in Mexico, and just focus on the job and wrap this up. Because who knows? Maybe I get the PC and I blow up within that week. Who knows? You know what I mean? Let me finish up what I got at work, or maybe I'll work for another 5 to 6 years at this factory. Who knows? But I'm gonna be taking care of my grandma, and that's the main priority. And right now that job is allowing me to do that. in ways that you guys don't see, okay? In ways that you may not understand, but I just love my grandma, bro. I love my grandma so much, and we got the PC money, okay? But I'm still going to knock out overtime for the month that she's in Mexico. So she's going to be in Mexico from March until, or basically at the beginning of April. She's about to leave, I think, in here in the next couple days. And then she's going to come back June? Wait, what comes after April? March, April, May. May, she's going to come back in May. Come on, bro, lock in, dude. She's going to come back in May, like May 8th, I think. She's going to come back. And when she comes back, that's when I want to do the style videos where the phone is up here and you guys get to see her and meet her and, like, make it official. That's my loving heart. That's my foundation, okay? That's her, God, everything, the love, the way that I can work is because of her and the strength that I get from the Lord up above. And I know it probably sounds cringy to you if you don't understand God or if you're not that deep in a faith with the Lord. But, bro, I really do love God in a way that y'all probably don't understand, you know? In a way that most people probably don't get. But her and God really keep me going a lot, bro. And, like, so, long story short, I talked a lot for 11 minutes. I could have just said that in 5 minutes. We're going to wait another month for her to go out to Mexico, have fun, enjoy her time out there. She's going to come back. She's thinking of maybe retiring. You know, I'm telling you, like, that's stuff that's going to come through time. I don't know. Like I said, that's personal stuff. But I want to take care of my grandma, bro. And that's the main part. That's the main thing. So maybe overtime isn't even done. Maybe I still got to do 60 hours every single week, 65, 70. I want to take care of my grandma, and I don't need YouTube to do that. I can do that with the materials that I have now and everything that I have, the job. God gives you a little bit. He'll see how you handle that, and then he'll give you more based off of how you handled that small blessing that he gave you. Right now, that's my job. I can take care of my grandma right now, and there's ways that I'm doing that I don't like to talk about because I just like to do it out of the kindness of my heart. But just give to somebody. Give to somebody even if you don't want to, okay? And right now, God is testing your character, right? And maybe you're going back and watching this in the past. Maybe I never made it. Maybe I stopped this style of videos. Or maybe I do make it and you're watching and you're like, dang, this dude really made it. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But just know that I'm working towards my goals and the things that I love to do. And my grandma's the main part of that. So be patient. We have one more month. I might change the title of these videos. It might be like 30 days and start counting down. It'll be like day 29, day 28, day 27, day 1 as the final day. And then day 0, we go to get the PC. It's me, my grandma, and my sister, the one that let me stay at her house for a couple days whenever I moved out of my mom's at 18. And, like, you know, like, literally, I think it was like the day I turned 18 or a little bit after. I don't remember. I moved out and my sister let me lean on her for like 2 days. I stayed at my sister's house. I had enough money for a down payment on an apartment. I talked about it in these videos, but since we're wrapping up, I'll say it again. I might say it again in the future once we get the PC and we wrap up officially. But my sister was a big part of that, my older sister. My grandma too, bro. Like, you have no idea. So I'm going to leave it there. Just know that we got one more month. That's what it's looking like. That's what I'm trying to keep y'all updated. Things have changed throughout these videos. But we're right there. We're at the door, okay? So be patient. And then, you know, it's all in God's hands at the end of the day. All right? Everything's in his hands. He's shown me where I could go, you know, with all the views that I was getting in New York, getting recognized by people. Even here when I come back, people have seen these clips at the gym, at Planet Fitness, and they've seen these. And, hey, I see your clips. Or people from school. You know, not everybody's watching this style of videos. I understand you get busy. You don't have to watch every single one. But just know, I'm documenting, I'm letting you know where we're going, how I'm thinking, what's changing, and yeah, trying to do it as best as I can, okay? You're watching my character grow too, okay? Because I'm not a perfect person. You've seen me talk about people in these videos, talk bad about people that make me mad, and I'm trying to grow away from that because my tongue, I told you on the last one, this camera's a little foggy. My tongue is my biggest problem, bro. I can talk about people when I get mad. Like, if I see somebody being lazy or something, I think about my grandma or just anything. Like, the tongue, I cuss a lot. Like, you see it in these videos, and we're working our way out of that. And, yeah, let me go talk to my grandma. She's in there right now. I'm going to go say hi to her. Looking a little older. We're not that 16-year-old boy anymore that's been working towards YouTube, you know, since the flea market. We're 21 now. time is flying by. Before I know it, I'm going to be 30. And if I'm still working at this, at least I'll have a college degree or something. So that my grandma, you know, because the more that I can make, the more that I can give out. And I tell that to people all the time. If I'm going to be good, you're going to be good too. My bad. All right, I love you guys. See y'all tomorrow. Don't forget to like the video. And yeah, hopefully you're watching this in the future and I made it. Hopefully you're not watching this present day and you're like, man, this sorry dude. You know, you probably have doubts. I have doubts too about where I'm going in my life. And it makes me sad sometimes. But hopefully you're watching this back and you're like, this dude made it, bruh. Hopefully. God willing. Okay. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. I'm going to talk to my grandma. I love you guys. And yeah, hopefully you had a good day today. See y'all tomorrow, man. Bye.